My name is Emma O'Grady. I am from County Laois, but I lived in Galway for a long time. I'm a theatre artist, I'm an actor, I'm a writer, and I'm also a technician and a production manager. In 2017 I produced my first play, What Good Is Looking Well When You're Rotten on the Inside, which was based on tapes that my grandfather recorded in the last month of his life. And I'm interested in documentary style theatre, shows that are about real life, real stories, true events. Production wise, before the lockdown I was working on a whole lot of MACNAS shows as production manager. So when COVID-19 happened, I found it very, very hard to do anything creative for the first couple of weeks, and I was really feeling very overwhelmed by people producing stuff online, and so I just kind of blocked all of that out and just kind of didn't work on anything creative. And then and I was making a joke with my friend by text or on WhatsApp when she asked what my news was, and I was said, oh, my news is I got up, I brushed my teeth, I had a cup of tea, I went back to bed, like some these kind of mundane things. And then the next day she asked me what my news was, and she said, give me your news for tomorrow, before big break, because we were having this joke that like our news is something that I used to do in primary school. I think a lot of people used to do, and I think it was a way for the teacher in the morning to get all the news from the kids. You'd all be screaming and saying, oh, I got a new tractor, and my aunt is coming from England, and I'm getting new runners on Saturday. So it was a way for her to put all the news together, and she used to write it down on the blackboard, and then we'd all copy it down. So then I just did one, like, in the style of, and I have them here behind me, in the style of how I would have done when I was that age, all through senior infants first class. And I just thought it was kind of funny, so I drew a little picture as well, and shared it online. And then I thought, oh, that might be a nice little simple kind of creative thing to do for the duration of however this thing was going to last, however long this thing was going to last. That's how our news started. And then other friends of mine have picked it up and have started to do their own, and there's all different styles that people are using, which is great. I find it really therapeutic to do it, actually, because some days I don't do anything, and I feel like I don't do anything, and then when I sit down to do the news, I realise that it's actually commemorating the little mundane things, and I realise there's always news, there's always something, even if it's just that I do nothing. So yeah, I kind of like it's become a kind of a discipline now, practice. I try and do it before 12 o'clock every day, but I don't always achieve that, but that's okay as well. And it's also really nice that, like Michael Murphy said once, to try and do creative activities that you're not supposed to be good at. So like I did art in school, but I would never consider myself good at drawing. I like the freedom that getting to draw things gives me, because I'm not supposed to be good at it. It's not that I'm not making theatre, I'm not acting, I'm not kind of challenging myself in the practice I'm supposed to be good at, so it's just fun, like it's just back to kind of being a kid and just having fun. My practice has changed because of the lockdown in all the areas that I work. So obviously production-wise, that's just been wiped out. So other than kind of having conversations with companies and artists that I would normally work with as a production manager, just trying to maybe figure things out, and other than kind of doing all the Zoom meetings and just being involved in the kind of health and safety conversations, that's just kind of gone. So what it has done for me is opened up all this time, which I'm so grateful for. I've never been more creative in my life. I'm working on loads of different projects with loads of different collaborators. You know, I'm never going to be able to make anything during this time, complete making something, but it's given me all the research time that I need. Like the nature of my pre-planning phase, like where I do all my reading and my writing and my research and just having exciting kind of art conversations with other collaborators about, oh, we can do this, we can do that. That hasn't changed, which is brilliant. And actually there's more of it. And it's given me more of a focus as well, that I had been a bit out of balance in the last few years, doing way more tech stuff than I was doing acting or writing or any other creative stuff. So we're addressing that balance now, I feel. What has inspired me lately is nature. I just moved out to the countryside in February. I was very, very lucky to move when I did. I've been 16 years living in Galway City. So I'm really enjoying having that immediate access to nature. Just go for walks and just the trees and the birds and just appreciating all of that. I'm not a great reader, but I've been reading a bit, a lot of nature books as well actually. I am obsessed with country music, so I have been listening to a lot of country music, and I've been watching a lot of country music documentaries and listening to country music podcasts, so I'm a bit obsessed with country at the moment. And what else has been inspiring me? I'm doing the Artist Way as well, which I just find amazing. I'm really enjoying that, and then just having brilliant conversations with other artists and theatre makers and theatre workers, and just really enjoying having those chats, really meaningful chats with friends, I suppose. The things I need as an artist as the sector moves forward are the same that I needed before the pandemic, which is time, money and space. Time, money and space, yeah. And also, as an artist, I need to be trusted. I'm trusted an awful lot more as a production manager than I am when I'm an artist. And I think we should give artists their dues and include them in all levels of decision making within organisations and within projects, because artists are brilliant.